second cars improve regularly. I really have fun. I'm going to try that all the time.
Jacob, they're saying they can't hear you, bud.
All right, we have a microphone fixed now. I just did that whole about 15 minutes of broadcasting to no one. Apologize for that. I just happened to look down about the time that the SCL officials jumped in here and let me know that my audio was not coming through on my mic. Just glad we were able to get that caught before we went green flag racing here. Pace car peels off. We're going green flag racing here. Owen Montgomery, Randall Shelton on the front row. Green flag is out here at Michigan. We're going pack racing in the street stocks. As they send it down off into turn one here, still 2x2 throughout the entire field here. There's an awesome shot of all the cars coming out of turn two down the backstretch. 3 wide here for second. The 20 car in the middle. We're going to get it sorted back out here a little bit. That's going to be Derek Walker in the middle in that 20 machine, who's now going to be leading the outside lane. Big bump from the 31. Oh, they're already making contact. 58 in the grass, trying to keep it straight. 58 of Adam Lowe. A little bit of contact from the 31 of Randall Shelton. Making their way down the backstretch here. A lot of drivers already leaning on each other, bump drafting very early tonight. Still 2x2 throughout most of the field as we have 3 wide back here. Todd Merkel in the middle. Luckily, Michigan is a very wide racetrack, giving a lot of racing surface to these drivers, able to take it 3 and 4 wide without having any contact. We are now working on lap 3. Adam Lowe down 10 spots from the start of this race with that contact. But he's still up here just behind this main front pack. We are still 3 wide up here. We're still duking it out for the lead between Owen Montgomery and Derek Walker. These cars look amazing out here on this track. Lots of cool paint schemes. You notice also these cars look way jacked up in the front. All that air able to get underneath these cars, making them that much more of a handful to drive. But it allows the bumpers to line up, so it allows them to actually bump draft very well. You see right there, the 9 giving the push to the 20 of Walker, pushing Walker out to the front. But here comes Montgomery back to the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. 58. Once again of Adam Lowe. It looked like the 8, possibly of Joshua Dube. A little bit of contact down the front stretch. Doesn't appear to be harming either of those cars. As Adam Lowe sticks it 3 wide there in the middle. trying to make up some ground there and get back towards the front. Oh, now he's going to take a 3 wide to the bottom. Man on a mission right here. That run for him finally stalls out as we're 4 wide right behind him here. Contact. How did he just hold on to that? That is the 92 of Barrett Flow. That was all kinds of out of shape there. So much talent stacked throughout this field, being able to hold on to an incident like that. As we are 3 wide for the lead here. And just as quickly as that 3 wide comes to fruition, it dissipates that much quicker. I was there, Lorekin up here in the front. Hard hits for the people back here. Leaders involved. First yellow of the night, coming on lap 6 of the 50 scheduled laps. We're going to have to go back and find out exactly what happened here. I know it started right up here with the 20 car of Derek Walker. We'll turn off the overlay on the timing tower here shortly. Just to, because with caution laps not counting, it will send it into a whole mess as soon as the caution comes out. So let's see if we can find out exactly what happened here. So there we see the 29 of Owen Montgomery. So this is where the wreck starts up front here. So it looks almost as bad bump draft, possibly. Still waiting for the contact that set this incident off. Like he went up to possibly block. Oh, that sent the 31 into the 2 of Merkel. Oh, which turned the 9, which in turn clipped the 29. Set off this whole chain of events. Oh, wow. The 58. Adam Lowe closely, just narrowly misses that wall. Then, oh, yeah, that was a big wreck. So let's ride along with the 15 there of like Austin Call. Let's ride along and check his point of view out on it. He sees the incident happening. He's hard on the binders, already checking up for it. Holy cow. So right now, looks like Randall Shelton is scored your leader in that 31 machine. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We're doubling them up. We're going to be going back green flag racing this time by. Waiting for the pace car to pull off here. There goes the pace car. We're going back green flag racing here at Michigan International Speedway. Green flag is back out. Randall Shelton hard on that loud pedal. It's a good jump out in front of the 20 of Derek Walker. Derek Walker already back onto the bumper of the 31. Here comes the 8 of Joshua Dube. Power move to the inside. He's going to take the lead here with a huge run. Going to try to put the lap car of Ian Martin right there in that 98 machine between them. Not going to be successful. Ian Martin racing to get back on his, get one of his laps back. As they come down the backstretch, entering turn 3, we have a pack of 6 cars here. Already taking it 3 wide here, the 12 of Kenny Tripp with the help of the 21 of Josh Terrett Hill, taking it 3 wide, 2 by 2. Put the 12 machine out front here. $20 of Walker's going to abandon the lap car of Ian Martin. Still 3 wide. Josh Terrett Hill not leaving the back bumper of Kenny Tripp. And the 20 of Walker hold on to it by himself up there. Contact at the peak between Walker and Tripp. Hill back on the bumper of Tripp, pushing him back out to the front here as they enter turn 1. Working on lap 10. As Kenny Tripp goes up to pick up the 8 of Joshua Dube. That's going to relinquish the lead back over to the 20 of Walker. Now Tripp and Dube come down behind Josh Terrett Hill in that 21 machine. Possibly trying to work together here. Right now, you have the 20 of Walker with the help of the 98 of Ian Martin on the outside. Inside is Josh Terrett Hill, Kenny Tripp, and Joshua Dube. Got a pack of hungry cars behind them there. A little bit further back. As they are 3 wide here, fighting, trying to catch up to this front pack. Huge bump from Kenny Tripp to the back bumper of Ian Martin there. We go back and check a little bit further back in the pack. A little bit of 3 wide action going on back here. That's a big pack too. A lot of drivers that were involved in that. Oh, as they're wrecking behind them. They're going to gather it up and keep it together there. Go back up to the front here. This pack had just gotten a little bit bigger. Josh Terrett Hill going for the lead. Door to door with the 20 of Walker. Wide up here with the lap car of Ian Martin. We're working on lap 13 now of the scheduled 50 laps. '24 machine up top of Chris Myers, losing a little bit of momentum out of the corner. Checking back on this pack. Looks like they are gaining momentum and will be rejoining this front pack shortly. You see the distance right there. We check back on this lead pack. Still 2x2 up here with the 98 of Ian Martin being the exception. He's the only car not fighting for position up here, but he is racing to stay or to get one of his laps back. There is no lucky dog in this race, so you have to race for your laps back. There is no give-me's. We'll check a little bit further back. Oh, they're racking about the time we look back here. The 29 involved again here as the caution comes out for the second time tonight. Looks like Daniel Staub involved in that. Let's go back and see if we can find out what happened. Oh, it looks like the 54 comes down and just hooks him, and it ended up hooking the 29. Tough break for the 29 there. Tough break. Maybe he doesn't have as much damage as it looks. That is the 29 of Owen Montgomery. And there's that 29 machine. Little bit of right front fender damage on that machine, but nothing too crazy. 54 and the 10, though, utterly just wrecked right there. So let's look at that one more time from the perspective of the 29. Let's find the 29 machine here. '29 of Owen Montgomery. We're going to do a ride along with him. See what it looks like, how quickly things can happen here. Yeah, just that quickly. At least it was light contact with the outside wall. Oh, that's where the heavier contact come from right there. Some things you just do not catch on the third camera angle. We go back live. Josh Terrett Hill right now scored your leader. Ian Martin was able to stay in front of him. Several drivers on pit road. getting their fuel. So while they're under caution, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back before they go green flag racing. And the lights are out on the pace cars, signaling we're going green this time by. Going to be a single file restart here. And you know what? We're going to do a full send, fire it up, going green here. We're going to ride along with the 92 here of Barrett Flow on this restart. And then once we get through onto the back stretch, we'll go to different camera angles and let you hear these cars go full send around here. And we're back. You've seen it right there under the full send, fire it up. Lots of racing action going on around this big 2-mile oval. Let's see a few ride-alongs. See what it's like to handle these machines on this hot, slick, rough pavement. So right now, Chris Myers duking it out for the front. Josh Tarrant Hill currently out in the front right now. Possibly a lap down here from taking a pit stop here. Somehow I'm believing this overlay can't be right. I'm thinking Josh Tarrant Hill there in the 21 is on the lead lap fighting for that lead. So we have a whole gaggle of cars, 3 wide here. 3 wide, 3 rows deep. All battling for the lead here. So right now it's showing Daniel Staub in the top spot as we have a car in the wall back there, able to gather it up and keep going. Approaching the halfway mark here in tonight's event. 24 of Chris Myers with a huge run over the 29 hooks him. They go up into the 58. They're both into the wall. Holy cow. As the caution comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened. There you see the 29 get a little loose, come up. So you see the 29 bounce off of, I believe that's the 18, comes down, hooks the 24 machine. Sends them right up into the 58. Hard hits for those 2 machines right there. 26 got a piece of it right there also. Oh, the 26. Dave Dillman able to actually recoup that very quickly. Like he might have only just scraped the wall. A lot of drivers involved in this. The 58 of Adam Lowe being one of them. Let's go back and ride along with the 58 of Adam Lowe. Look at it from his point of view. Happened so quick he wasn't even hardly able to get out of the throttle and even on the brakes in time. So right now I'm trying to figure out who the leader is. With the caution laps not counting, it does throw the timing and scoring off a bit under caution. So it does appear that the 29 who was just involved in that incident of Owen Montgomery, looks like he may be cycled as your leader with Adam Lowe in the 58 machine in the pits. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back before we go green flag racing. As the field begins to make their way through 3 and 4, lights are out on the pace car. Looks like Trey Obaker will be leading them to the green here in that 54 machine. Green flag is back out here at Michigan International Speedway. Trey Obaker back on the loud pedal, getting a pretty good jump out in front of the field, but I don't think that's what you're going to want to do here. Some blocks already being thrown for 4th place back there. As we are approaching the halfway mark, I want you to watch how quickly that gap that the 54 has, how quickly it just dissipates with these drivers coming up on him in his wake. 3 wide for 2nd place here. Are they going to take it 4 wide? They are 4 wide for the lead. The 9 of Rinker smartly backs out of it. Right now, Michael Matta and Daniel Staub battling it out door to door for the lead here as the yellow comes back out. We're going to have to try to find out what happened. Possibly Austin Call involved. See a heavily damaged machine right there. So let's go back and see here. Austin Call, that 15 car right there on the outside. And the Ricky Bobby machine right there. It looks like they went 3 wide and the 18 come up. Oh, hard in the outside wall. The 26 involved as well. Lots of damaged cars right there. Some cars that had some race winning speed at that. 18 of Greg Birch also involved. That car severely torn up. We go back live. While we're under caution here, looks like the 10 of Daniel Staub scored your leader. Top 10 looks to be Staub, Matta, Rinker, Tripp, Dube, Hammer, Shelton, Flo, Cannon, and Walker. Walker comes into the pits, though, so that 10th place will go to Cody Carey. And that is your top 10. So while we're under caution, we're going to take a short break. And we'll be back when the lights go out on the pace car. You're watching the Full Send Broadcast Network. And we're back with the lights out on the pace car, signaling we're going green this time by. I'd like to do a quick shout out of our sponsors for tonight's race and for this season here in the SCL. Got the Awesome Shop USA, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Merkel Racing Engines, Southern Premier Racing Series, TA Parts, SCL Winston Cup Series, and of course the SCL Sunday Cup League. As the cars come rolling down the back stretch here, lights are out on the pace car. We're going to be going green flag racing this time by just past the halfway mark here in tonight's event. Lots of race winning speed. Lots of cars that had race winning speed involved in incidents throughout this event. Seems to almost be a race of attrition since we're just now to the halfway point. Waiting for the pace car to make that left-hand turn. There it is. The field on the hands of Daniel Staub. Green flag is back out here at Michigan International Speedway. Daniel Staub hard on that loud pedal, getting that car up through the gears. As the field cycles across the start-finish line, the timing and scoring will reorder itself. Somehow, I think the timing and scoring is broken a little bit. It's still showing Adam Lowe in the 58 as your leader, and Trey Obiker in the 54 in second. If we go back to these drivers here, that's them right there. That's who's showing in first and second. We will have to get confirmation after the race is over. I do not think those are the race leaders here. As we look through the field a little bit here. Lots of very tight racing throughout the field. Looks like we had someone go off track here. Looks like Randall Shelton. Trying to find out who the leader is here. This pack here's racing really hard. So right here, I believe, is who is racing for the lead right here. That's the 10 of Staub, the 9 of Rinker, the 92 of Barrett Flo, 115 of Hunter Cannon, and the 41 of Robert Hammer. As the caution flag comes out once again here, we're going to have to find out what this caution was for. It's like the 26 of Dave Dillman. Slow on pit road. Let's see if maybe ran that machine out of fuel. I don't believe that's what would have caused the caution. Oh, Derek Walker looks like he might have been involved in something. So let's go back and look at this then. Derek Walker's that pink and black 20 machine. Oh yeah, he just got turned hard in the outside wall. Heavy contact with the 16. Blows that machine up. see the smoke billowing out. We see some drivers deciding to come down pit road, service up these machines. Looks like that's going to cycle Barrett Flow to the front. As he looks like he may be getting one of his laps back. Like a lot of drivers getting the wave around here. All right, so it does look like Adam Lowe is scored your leader now in that 58 machine, with the 15 of Austin Call in second, 12 of Kenny Tripp in third. In fourth, you're going to have Josh Tarrant Hill. Rounding out the top five is the 8 machine of Joshua Dube. So as they work around under caution here on lap 29, take a short break, and we'll be back for the green flag action here from Michigan International Speedway. You're watching the SCL Street Stock Series Race 1 here on the Full Send Broadcast Network. Looks like we're going to add another lap of caution here to help some guys get on and off pit road. As the field heads down into turn 3 here, lights are out on the pace car, signaling we're going green this time by. One more time, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors that make this happen. The Awesome Shop USA, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, MERKEL Racing Engines, Southern Premier Racing Series, TA Parts, SCL Winston Cup Series, Sunday Cup League themselves, making this all happen here as the pace car peels off. We are green here once again in Michigan International Speedway. Adam Lowe with a huge start here, jumping over the 15 of Austin Call. 21 of Josh Tarrant Hill hot on the bumper of Call, trying to push him back up to Lowe. Like Lowe got a little bit loose there out of turn 2. Josh Tarrant Hill jumps to the outside. He's door to door for the lead here. The 15 of Call is going to jump up and help Tarrant Hill try to get by the 58 of Lowe. Call going to drop back behind Lowe. Jump back up high. Back down low behind Lowe. Here comes the 8 of Doob with a huge run. You see the dust kicking up off the apron there as the cars run around it. That racing surface down there is very dirty. Another car coming into the picture that we have not talked about all night long. That black machine right there, that's the 25 of Larry McKenzie. Working their way off into turn 3 here. Josh Tarrant Hill trying to come out of it with the lead. Here comes Adam Lowe to run off the low side. Josh Tarrant Hill trying to beat him back to the line. Hill would lead that lap. Really close here. One bump, and it could send the 58 up into the 21 and cause even more havoc. Contact as they enter turn 1, 3 wide for the lead. Austin Call trying to come out at the point here. Josh Tarrant Hill with a power move back to the outside. He's going to clear the 15. But here comes the 8 with the help of the 31 back into the picture. 8 gets a little bit loose. That's Joshua Doob. 92 of Barrett Flo coming back into the picture. You see a lot of cars slowly creeping back into this. You have a slower lap car up front here. It looks like the 18 of Greg Birch. They work their way down the backstretch here. Oh, Robert Hammer crashed back here in the very back. No caution, able to get it looped back around and keep going. His driver's looking pretty well organized up front here. Josh Tarrant Hill with a commanding lead, able to throw blocks to the high and low lanes. Decides not to throw the block on the 31 of Randall Shelton, coming up to the inside here to challenge for the top spot. Shelton, Hill, duking it out door to door, trying to come out on top of one another, but still to no avail. They're door to door as they come down the front stretch. Who's going to lead this time by? Shelton. Couldn't have been but by a couple of thousandths of a second to lead that lap there, as we are nearing 15 to go. No one with a clear advantage here. There's that second pack of cars back here, led by the 20 of Derek Walker. Back up front here, Hill drops down to the inside lane in front of Shelton, leaving Adam Lowe out high to dry up there in the high lane. 115 of Hunter Cannon trying to push the 58 back up to the front here. And here comes the 92 of Barrett Flow. Creeping back into the picture, trying to make some moves here. 925 of Andrew McKenzie coming into the picture as well. Some of these drivers we have not seen up front all night long, as we are 3 wide for the lead. Hill, Shelton, and Lowe, 3 wide for the lead. Who's going to come out on top here? Now we're 3 wide for second. Contact entering turn 1. They keep it straight between the 16 and the 58. 58 probably feels like he's just getting used up tonight as the metal punching bag of a lot of drivers out here that we've seen. One of Shelton drops down to the inside in front of Hill. That's going to leave Michael Matta by himself up there on the high lane. But here comes Josh Terry Hill to jump up. Matta to the back bumper, not wanting to stay behind him. But Hill with the block going to force the 16 to stay there and help push him back out to the front. 13 laps to go here tonight. Remember, folks, caution laps do not count. There are no green-white checkered attempts. Here comes the 16 of Michael Matta to the outside of Josh Terry Hill. A little bit of contact. They keep it straight. That's going to lose a lot of momentum for the 16 of Matta. Here comes Cody Carey in that 3 machine. Second on the inside lane here. Pushing that 31 of Shelton. Here comes the 58 of Lowe back to the back bumper of Hill. Trying to push him back out to the point as they are 3 wide for third place here. These guys just duking it out for the race lead here. Looks like Andrew McKenzie in the 925 blinking a little bit. Trying to stay on the back bumper of the 16 of Matta. Josh Terry Hill with the block on the 16. Oh, they're going to come down, make contact. They're winding them up. Virtually the entire field. 3, maybe 4 cars make it through that. Holy cow. We have a lot of replay footage to have to go back and sort through on this one, folks. Let's go back, and we are going to find the car that was involved in it all. That's going to be the 16 there of Michael Matta. So as we go from a higher point of view here, let's actually go to this view here. So there you see Hill come up to block. That shoots the 16 down to try to go around him, collects the 58 of Lowe, down into the 3 of Carey. And from there, they just start ping-ponging off of each other. That's when the cars really start coming apart. Huge incident. Lots of cars getting wadded up right there. Oh, we actually had one car tumbling. See if we can figure out who that is. Is that the 58? It is. We're going to have to ride along here with the 58 to see exactly what happened to the 58 of Adam Lowe. Adam Lowe, that green and white with the neon 58 right there in the middle. There's the contact to the 58. Sending him down, collects the 3 a little bit. Gets run into by the 92. Then just starts just ping-ponging off of everybody. Doesn't look too bad at this point. Oh, the 9 comes in really hard. Oh, the 327 just runs up underneath him. Oh, and then he just caught the grass, and that is when that car just started tumbling off onto the hood of that machine. Of the 327, the 92 is what actually caused the 58 to come back onto his wheels. Holy cow. The 8 of Joshua Dube. Let's ride along with him in the cockpit and see what it looks like from his point of view. Over to the 8 machine here. You're going to see this whole thing unfold in front of him. Actually, this is the 9 of Michael Rinker. Sorry about that. See if we can keep it on Dude for this. Here's Joshua Dude involved in this incident. Nothing you can do. Super speedway style racing. Just at the mercy of the machine and the track itself. We go back live. Right now, Adam Lowe. Looks to still have a fast repair. Use his fast repair, so he's still in this. Do not count that driver out. There's the 115 of Hunter Cannon. As we look at the lead here, the 31 looks to be out front here. Lights are out on the pace car, signaling we're going green this time by. Waiting for the pace car to peel off here. There goes the pace car, waiting for the 31. Get on that loud pedal. Looks like we may be adding another lap under caution here. See the pace car coming back out. Looks like we will be going green this time by. Lights are out on the pace car. There we see off the nose of the leader, the 31 of Randall Shelton. Looking back at the field, Josh Terrett Hill in the 21. Field looks like they're ready to go back racing this time by. Green flag is back out here at Michigan International Speedway. 31 of Shelton hard on that skinny pedal, getting it back up through the gears here. Josh Terrett Hill hot on the trail. Field kind of spread out a little bit, but they will regroup here shortly with 10 laps to go in tonight's race. Let me know in the chat, who do you have picked for the win tonight? Hill trying to make a move to the outside as we have a yellow flag here once again. Looks like Chris Myers possibly involved. Go back and see what happened to the 24 machine here. Oh, just a little bit of contact with the 29 sends the 2 of Merkel up hard into the outside wall. And that looks like that would be the end of the road for the 24. Go back live. So it looks like find the leader here. Looks like the 31 is going to retain the lead here under this caution. As the field begins to catch up to the pace car, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back before we go green flag racing here for the final 9 laps of today's race. You're watching the Full Send Broadcast Network. as the field begins to make their way through turns 3 and 4, looking for the green flag here. These drivers are going to be more prepared than ever for this restart, I would assume, as the pace car pulls off down pit road. The field resting in the hands of Josh Hill. Green flag is back out here at Michigan. Hill with a great restart there, going to gap second place by quite a bit. That's going to be the 54 of Trey Obuker. They're going to have a huge run coming up on Hill. Rest of the field just highly grouped together right here. Back up front, the 12 of Kenny Tripp with a huge run. Going to take it to the inside of Hill. Hill tried the block last minute, not quick enough. That's going to put Kenny Tripp to the lead here. Hill trying to side draft. A little bit of contact possibly. 54 of Obuker going to go up high with Hill. As we start lap 43 here of the scheduled 50 laps. It is within the pay window here tonight to kick off the season for the SCL Street Stock Series. Round 1 here from Michigan International Speedway. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here tonight. Here's the 8 of Joshua Doob to the high side, 3 wide for the lead. Hill able to keep the point here. Doob not wanting to stay behind him. Hill throwing some huge haymaker blocks, trying to stay out front. He's going to retain the lead here with another huge haymaker block to the inside to block Tripp. Tripp hard into the back bumper of the 21. He is not backing off. Oh, he's going to spin him. Hill goes through the grass. He's going to keep it straight, come back up. He's only falling back to third. I cannot believe that Josh Hill was able to hold on to that and only fall back to 5th. He's still got a shot at this thing with 6 laps to go in tonight's race. We look a little bit further back here. There's a whole gaggle of cars 2 and 3 wide back here trying to catch this lead pack. I believe they will by the time the night is over. Keep in mind, here at Michigan, there is no double yellow line rule. These drivers have access to the entire racing surface, as there's contact back here as they are trying to go 4 wide. They all keep it straight as they go, almost 4 wide right there with a little bit of a block to keep it from happening. Back up front here, Joshua Doob trying to make a power move to the outside of Kenny Tripp. He's going to have the momentum down the backstretch here. Kenny Tripp kind of left all lonesome there on the inside lane. Josh Hill trying to catch back up to the inside to run up on the back bumper of that 12 machine. He's going to get there, and that's going to be a little bit of a boost for the 12 of Tripp. But also Josh Hill trying to bring a little bit of payback, looks like. Slamming into the back bumper of the 12. Keep in mind, the 12 is who actually gave a bad push to the 21 there of Hill, pushing him through the grass. Maybe Josh Hill letting him... as he gets him a little bit loose there. He is still not backing off the back bumper here as we're working on lap 47. Quick hands. A little bit of a contact A little door bang right there. Let him know he did not like that move, putting him into the grass. So right now, Joshua Dube out front. Here goes the 21 of Josh Terrett Hill to the outside. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead here. Hill going to lead that lap as we start lap 48. Contact between the 12 and the 8. These drivers, if they had friends before, they do not care anymore. Throw that out the window. We are racing for the win here. The 12 of Kenny Tripp. Oh, he blinks. Hill loses track of where he was at. He's going to turn him. The 12 goes around. Yellow flag comes out. He's able to gain control back of that 12 machine. Oh my gosh. We are setting this up for an exciting shootout for the end here, as the 12 of Kenny Tripp goes for a spin off the bumper of Josh Terrett Hill. Let's go back and take a look at that. So there's the big bump there. So there you see the 12 pop back up after that blink. Possibly the way it looks, Josh Terrett Hill was actually inside of the 12. Maybe the 12 hadn't popped back up. Oh my gosh. Look at how that car rose up with the left front as it was spinning. It's a wonder that car did not go airborne and start rolling. That was a huge wheel lift right there. Definitely setting it up to be an interesting finish here tonight, folks. You are tuned in to the right race here. We go back live. Looks like Joshua Dube scored your leader here. But don't look now. That 58 machine of Adam Lowe right back in the picture here. We're going to take a short break, take a few sips of water, rest these vocal cords because it is about to get exciting. We'll be right back here. You're watching the Full Send Broadcast Network, showing you the SCL Street Stock Series Race 1, kicking off their season here from Michigan International Speedway. As the field makes their way out of turn 4, your leader, Josh Doob, looking to take home the checkered flag in race 1 here tonight. Going to be going green with 2 laps to go here from Michigan International Speedway. Green flag is back out. The 58 already pushing hard onto the 8 car. These guys are not cutting it any slack now. You do not see the field spread apart on this restart. They all got a good one. The 58, though, just leaning hard into the back bumper. That's Adam Lowe pushing the 8 of Doob. Here comes the 31 of Randall Shelton, trying to get back up here to these 2 guys, but these 2 look like they are trying to check out by tandem drafting. But you have an entire field crushing down on that lead as they work their way out of turn 4. Flagman gives the 1 to go signal. White flag. 1 lap to go here tonight. Lowe, Doob, duking it out for the race win here. The entire field looking on as they are trying to battle and get up there to try to race for this checkered flag here tonight. 2 by 2 throughout the entirety of the field. Doob and Lowe side by side coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch. The 3 pushing hard onto the 8. They're 3 wide for cert. They're ranking right behind them. The field dissipates. The 31 trying to get up there to him. Does he have enough of a run? He does not. Joshua Doob takes home the checkered flag. Randall Shelton brings it home in 2nd. Kenny Tripp in 3rd. Holy cow. Your race winner in round 1 of the SCL Street Stock Series is Joshua Doob. And we'll be talking to him here in a few moments. That was an intense 2-lap shootout there for the race win. You were looking for entertainment. I don't know where you wouldn't have found it during this race. As we see Doob burning it down here. Gonna park it right there on the start finish line. So let's go back and look at that last lap. And then see exactly what happened there. As we see him coming to the white flag. All right, so this is when Lowe comes up door to door with Doob. So they come out of 2 on the white flag here. And then right around in here is when everything starts going haywire. You see Doob with a clear lead here out in front of everybody. Has the lane he can pick and choose, and that's when the contact is made for 2nd. .31 of Shelton able to squeeze through it. but the entire field behind him just seemed to disintegrate. As we go back live here, let's bring you the official finishing order for tonight's race, presented by the SCL. Your race winner, Joshua Dube in the 8 machine, brings home the checkered flag. Randall Shelton brings it home in second. Third was Hunter Cannon. Fourth, Barrett Flo. Fifth was Cody Carey. Sixth, Robert Hammer. Seventh was Derek Walker. Eighth, Andrew McKenzie. Ninth was Todd Merkel. 10th, Larry McKenzie. 11th was Trey Obaker. 12th, Josh Terrett Hill. 13th was Michael Matta. 14th was Adam Lowe. 15th, Dan Fendick. 16th, Kenny Tripp. 17th, Greg Birch. 18th, Michael Rinker. 19th, Daniel Staub. 20th, Aaron Brown. 21st was Owen Montgomery. 22nd, Austin Call. 23rd was Chris Myers. 24th, Dave Dillman. 25th, Ian Martin. 26th, Adam Brady. 27th, Sean Hayes. 28th, Mike Peters. 29th, Benjamin Richards. And rounding out the field in 30th was Richard Wicks. That's your official finishing order for the SCL Street Stock Series Round 1. Let's get to our post-race interviews here. We're going to get looks like Kenny Tripp going to be our first guy in the broadcast booth with us tonight. Hey there, Kenny Tripp. You got a copy? Kenny Tripp. Hey, there you are. Hey, man, congrats on bringing it home in the 3rd spot tonight. Man, walk us through how that race went for you.
Well, I didn't get much practice. I actually didn't get any practice. But it's just Richard Plate race. I had kind of been around this rodeo before. I knew I had to save fuel, stay low, and so Josh Doobie and I worked well together all race. Kind of got split up there at the end, and I remember the rule where it said you can't look low or pass low, but it didn't say anything about high. So that last restart, I'm like, I only got one shot at this, so here goes nothing.
Yeah, man, that was definitely exciting, especially there on that white flag lap. You were running, about like 8th or 9th there on the white flag as the field just decided to start coming apart?
Yeah, going into I don't know what happened to the car inside of me, but I don't know if he lifted or did something, but it left a little gap, and I was able to slide down low and pass a few on the low side, then get back up the high side, and wish I had one more lap, but it wasn't. But I'll definitely take top 3 any day.
For sure, man. Looking into this, you come out of the first race of the season with a top 3. Man, does that give you a little shot in the arm to look forward to the rest of the season here in the SCO?
Oh, hell yeah, for sure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make next week or not. I'll be out of town, but I don't know if there's a drop race or whatnot. But no, I'm looking forward to doing this. I have fun just with iRacing in general. But no, I just definitely got to thank Josh Doobie for inviting me on board, and we broadcast this on Facebook. I know my dad's watching, so I thank him for watching, and just having a good time.
For sure, man. Before I let you go out of here, and I cannot remember, did I just ask you for shout outs and sponsor plugs?
You didn't, but I'll give them to you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was reading something and got sidetracked.
I know, it's fine. Main Mobile Truck Service, Josh Doobie. my wife for letting me do this. For all the fans that show up to this league, and I know there's quite a few of them that watch. Hopefully, we put on a good show, and hopefully, we'll see you. If I don't see you next week, it'll definitely be the week after.
For sure, man. Well, appreciate you stopping by the booth, and once again, congrats on the third place finish, and looking forward to more of that throughout the season, man.
Me too. Thank you very much. Good job.
Thank you. And that was Kenny Tripp, your third place finisher here tonight. So now we need to work on getting our second place finisher in the booth here tonight.
We have our third place finisher in the booth tonight, Hunter Cannon.
Sir.
The 12 car of Kenny Tripp got a black flag on that final restart for passing on the outside.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, then. Well, there you hear it,
congratulations,
folks.
Hunter.
All right, then. I guess I got grandfathered in on that. Cool.
Well, there you hear it, folks. Right there, fresh hot off the press. Kenny Tripp in that 12 machine with a black flag, not getting the third place finish. So third will be going to Hunter Cannon, man. Hunter, heck of a drive tonight. Didn't get to see you very much up front. And then all of a sudden there at the end, you were up there when it counted. Walk us through how that race went for you.
I just kind of rode around in the back, watched everything happen, got in a couple of them cautions, but it worked out for the best. That last little bit right there was a little sketch, but it come out on top for me, I guess.
Right. Well, man, how'd the car handle for you tonight? Was it loose in the pack there, or just walk us through how that car felt?
Relatively tight, tighter than I probably would have liked it. I usually run dirt, so we're pretty loose throughout the race, but pack racing was tight. I mean, tight. Pushing, kind of having to put a lot more wheel into it than you would really expect, especially this being such a bump draft pushy kind of race. I know, just real pushy. That's definitely the only way I can really describe it.
Well, able to bring it home in third after the black flag there for the 12. So having a little bit better of a points day than you originally thought you had. So looking forward to the season here. Got to be a pretty good confidence booster there to have a top 3 here in your first race of the season.
Oh yeah, definitely. The goal was top 5, and I was definitely moving, or I felt like I was at least in that direction, and just slowly making my way to the front. But yeah, I'm even more stout that I finished third. I mean, even though it kind of sucked that poor guy got a DQ like that, but you know, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, I guess.
Right. Well, Hunter, you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out there for the people tuned in tonight?
I ain't really got much for sponsors, but I got a good helping of people who tend to watch me race. Kimsey Gray Lamar and Michael Trick Cannon and Sarah Grace Caldwell. They all support me both when I'm on the track in real life and when I'm pretty much doing this. They're pretty much the ones that kind of keep me going with that. Especially Kimsey, he kind of keeps me in gear and on here, and Sarah kind of keeps me in gear at the track, and Trent's always there to help. Can't really thank any of them enough. It'd be impossible.
For sure, man. Anytime anybody's that supportive, you cannot thank them enough. Well, Hunter, appreciate you stopping by the booth here tonight. Once again, congrats on bringing it home in third. And looking forward to see what else you have in store for the rest of the season, man.
Sir, plan on being there.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Sir, you too.
And that was Hunter Cannon, your third place finisher after the 12 car got DQ'd with a black flag after the race. So we need our second place finisher.
Randall Shelton. It looks like he's jumped off the service.
So it looks
Don't
like
know we'll get an interview with him tonight.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. I don't see him in Discord anywhere. So it looks like our second place finisher, Randall Shelton in the 31, is not available for a interview. So we will go ahead and skip on to our race winner, that driver of the 8 machine, Mr. Joshua Dube. Hey there, Dube. You got a copy? I could barely hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, there you are. Well, hey, man, congrats on bringing home the checkered flag tonight in exciting fashion at that, in a 2-lap shootout there, being up there when it counts. Walk us through how that race went for you.
I'll be honest with you, as up there most of the race, a lot of that was fuel strategy. You didn't want to let yourself go down fuel too much in these street stocks because it takes 8 years to fill them up. So, you want to come in and get fuel. You have to come in and get 8-9 gallons at a time. That takes so long. But anyway, yeah, I figured I was going to lose that lead, to be honest with you, because I was leading there with the last couple of cautions, and I got a really big gap between me and a couple of cars behind us, and I don't know how it all worked out, but it did. Definitely a shout out to Adam Lowe. He gave me a few good shoves there, and probably irritated him a little bit. I didn't go low in the middle of those corners when I could have cleared, but that's the whole thing. Once you clear, you go low, they're going to charge you on the outside, so you got to stay up in that second groove here.
Absolutely, man. Few big incidents out there tonight. I think you were involved in, I think it was one of them for sure. I think it was. Were you worried at all about that?
Well, the only thing I was worried about at that point was not having a fast repair left. But, I think it was it was Tanner Hill, whoever was in front of me, a red car back of it, I'm not sure. But in that incident I did get into, I want to apologize to. I was on my brakes. Thought we was going to make it through, and he was in a little harder, slowed down a little quicker than me, and I got him turned around, and yeah, that was a big mess.
But yeah, man, definitely put a heck of a drive together to bring it home with the checkered flag, kicking off the season opener with a win. Man, you got to be feeling good about that.
Yeah, I guess I'm definitely going to come back race next week. This is a pretty vigorous schedule. I'm probably going to miss a few of them, but I'll try to do what I can to make most of them. And yeah, like I said, I always try to come out of here with 4 wheels still on the car and a radiator that's not leaking. So to come out of here with a win, I'll take that all day long. Great start. Can't get any better than the season.
Absolutely, man. Well, you have any shout-outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out there for the people tuned in tonight?
Definitely got to thank Pops and Sharon for watching. They watch all of our racing. We got to thank Maine Mobile Truck Service, The Cage, and that's probably about it. Hail Trailer, biggest trailer company on the east side. Other than that, that's it. Appreciate the guys for putting it on and your broadcast. Can't wait to watch it.
Much appreciated, Dube. I am saying that right. It's Dube, not Doobie. Dubé.
I was just gonna say yes, Doobie.
Doobie. Okay. I didn't know if I was just.
That's all good. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody does that. At least you didn't say dub. Oh my word, that drives me crazy.
Well, I do know there's an E on it, so it's not dub.
Thank you.
So, all right, man. Well, once again, congrats on bringing home the checkered flag and the season opener here of the SCL Street Stock Series. Man, a heck of a drive, and looking forward to see what you have in store for the rest of the season, man.
Yes, sir. Now I'm curious to see what we race next.
Thank you. You have a good night.
International next weekend, dude. Next Tuesday.
I'll check out the schedule. Yeah, good night, guys. Thanks.
That was Joshua Doobie there, the driver of the 8 car, taking home the checkered flag here in the season opener of the SCL Street Stock Series. Round 1 from Michigan International Speedway. Joining me in the booth right now, the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Terrett Hill. Man, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. That was a crazy race, as you could see from the broadcast. We had a little bit of scoring issues about halfway through the race there that probably messed up your ticker, and
I did notice that.
Yeah. So we finally got that sorted out with about 20 to go, and then it was on after that. Some wild racing. I know I was up front there at the end, and I had to pit for fuel because there's too many yellows. But really good racing. This is kind of a rookie series, so you have some people that have less experience, some more experience, and sometimes it makes for good learning opportunities. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
Good racing. I think it was fun. This is definitely a good track for these guys. About half our tracks on this series are drafting tracks like this: Charlotte, Pocono, Texas. So definitely a good series to be in. We run this series every Tuesday, 8:30 we go green. And looking forward to our season opener for the truck series tomorrow night. Go 8:30 we go green for that too, from Daytona. But just thanks for everybody coming out, you covering it and everything. So it was good night.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was definitely an exciting race and a heck of a nail biter of a finish when that last yellow come out with 2 to go. Set it up for an exciting finish for sure. And man, I just want to give you props once again on putting on a heck of a race, along with all the behind the scenes help from the admins and everything else. Huge shout out to them. And can't wait until Monday night when we broadcast the season opener for the Cup Series here on the Full Sim Broadcast Network.
Yep, that's going to be a big deal. Biggest race of the season, starting right out. First, we had a really good Busch Clash last night, as you saw here on the Full Sim Broadcast Network. So if that's anything to show what's going to happen next week, so it'll be a really good race.
Absolutely, man. We'll appreciate you stopping by, and we will definitely check it out here on the channel.
Yep, thank you guys. We'll see you.
Thank you. That was Josh Terrett Hill, one of the many people that put this all together and make it go off without a hitch. So one more time, let's give you a walkthrough of the official finishing order here from Michigan before we sign off. Joshua Doobie in the 8-car takes home the checkered flag. Randall Shelton in second. Hunter Cannon is moved up to third after the black flag to the 12-car. Fourth is going to be Barrett Flo. Fifth, Cody Carey. Sixth, Robert Hammer. Seventh, Derek Walker. Eighth, Andrew McKenzie. Ninth was Todd Merkel. 10th, Larry McKenzie. 11th was Trey Obiker. 12th was Josh Terrett Hill. 13th, Michael Matta. 14th, Adam Lowe. 15th, Dan Fendick. 16th was Kenny Tripp. That's the driver that originally finished third and ended up getting black flagged after the race was over. 17th was Greg Birch. 18th, Michael Rinker. 19th, Daniel Staub. 20th was Aaron Brown. 21st, Owen Montgomery. 22nd, Austin Call. 23rd, Chris Myers. 24th, Dave Dillman. 25th was Ian Martin. 26th, Adam Brady. 27th, Sean Hayes. 28th, Mike Peters. 29th, Benjamin Richards. And rounding out the field in 30th was Richard Wicks. That's the official finishing order here tonight after round 1 from Michigan International Speedway here in the SCL Street Stock Series. For Full Sim Broadcast Network, I'm Jacob signing off, and we can't wait to see you go full send.